In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an invoice within the QuickBooks Online mobile app. You might be asked to input your login details, which are the same as you would normally use on the desktop computer. I have already done this and been taken to my dashboard. To create an invoice, at the bottom of the screen, click on the blue plus icon. When you select this, you will get the option to create an invoice. This takes us through to the screen of a new invoice. So first of all, we can select our customer. In this example, I'll be using Timekeeper Ltd. You can also enter an invoice number here if you wish. Alternatively, if you don't do this, QuickBooks will automatically create one for you. You can select the date of the invoice here, so I'm just going to take this back a few days. You can also select the relevant terms for the customer for this invoice. If you have set up terms within the customer profile, this will default automatically. However, you can override this if you want to. You can also override the due date if this is necessary. Then you need to click on the green Add Line item. It will bring up all the products and services you have already entered in your company profile in QuickBooks. In this case, I'm going to select Consultancy. I'm going to enter the rate, so I did 8 hours of consultancy work and the rate was £20 normally, which I'd set up in my QuickBooks account, but for this customer I charged a little bit less as they're a regular customer, so I'm just going to override that. You can also select the relevant tax code and add a short description to be more specific in the invoice if you want to. Once you are happy, click on Add in the top right hand corner. You will then see that all of this information you have just inputted has pulled through to the invoice screen. Hopefully the balance and total is now showing as correct. You have the option to add a customer message or a memo here if you want to. Once you are happy, click Save again in the top right hand corner and the invoice will then be created and you can see everything is done and ready to go. To send the invoice, simply click on the Send Invoice button. And here it will bring up who you're sending it to, their email address and the subject of the email. It will also bring up the email template you have set up for your invoicing. You can change this here if you want to, or if you had anything specific that you wanted to say to this particular customer in relation to this invoice. It also brings up an option to have a little look at your invoice, but also to customize it if you want to. However, the only option you have to customise on the mobile app is to change the logo or the colour. If you want to make more changes than this, you will have to log on to the desktop version and do that there. Once you're happy that the invoice is correct, you can simply click Send in the top right hand corner and this will send out the invoice to your customer. It will then clearly show that it has been sent and then it will also alert you to when the customer has viewed this.